Lots of love to my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to the Lana Star Tarot, and today I'll be doing your weekly read for the 18th to the 24th of March. All right. And before we start, sorry, I have a lozenge in my mouth because yeah, my throat is really getting very, very dry. All right. If I don't have one in the mouth, after like 5 minutes of speaking, my entire throat will go very dry. All right. And I'll start coughing. So sorry about it because I don't know if I wait for a day or two, I will recover. But I'm trying to get this reading out before the weekend ends, so that you guys can receive this message because it's very important. It's going to be pretty important for some of you because this read, although it's from 18 to 24th, right? On the 25th, we're going to have a full moon in Virgo, and the full moon is going to be called the worm moon. Yes, yes, worm as in earthworm, yeah, which signifies spring coming in, and all the earthworms are surfacing to the top, all right? And Mother Nature is going to work, all right? So there's a lot of growth. Plants are growing, grass are growing, leaves are growing, and flowers are going to blossom, okay? So this energy, this moon energy carries a lot of rebirth, renewal, yes. So it's very good for those of you who want a brand new start, all right? Who wants to start afresh in your life. And plus, those of you who really want to cut away the ties that you have with your past, okay? Because if your past is still haunting you, okay? It's kind of like whenever you think about your past, you still feel the stab in your heart, you still feel the pain, the sorrow, and the grief, all right? And here and there, the past keep popping out. To know that some people can hold on to those emotions for 50, 60 years, all right? Because I've seen that. Yes, yes, yes. Like some elderly people that I know can tell me the unhappiness they felt when they were young, all right? And they're still, when they tell me what went on in the past, it's as if this thing just happened yesterday, because you can feel very, very, okay, as an empath, okay? I can really feel your energy. So when they say I can really feel the anger, sometimes the grief and the sorrow, all right? But you sometimes a lot of frustration, okay? You can feel that they're still living in the past, although the past was 50 years ago, all right? So if some of you want to cut away those ties, this full moon is a great time to do it, all right? Because this full moon is meant for this, all right? To really remove you from those past that you haven't really cut the ties off emotionally, all right? Maybe some of you are still physically living in it, but emotionally out of it. And some of you are physically out of it, but emotionally still in it. And some of you are both physically and emotionally in it, in a relationship that has long expired, overdue, all right? That you really ought to get rid of, okay? It's a very redundant cycle already, all right? But I think for most of you, it would be something like you have already physically gotten out of it, but emotionally, you are still tied to it. So it haunts you all the time. And if you can let go of that emotion, it's going to be really bad for you, because you don't know how long those emotions are going to stay. And you don't really want to, after 60 years, all right, still be talking about it and thinking about it, all right? Because by then, all your time would have been wasted on something that has long gone, all right? It's like talking about, let's say, you lost a very expensive diamond ring, all right, 20 years ago. And 20 years later, you're still talking about the ring that you lost. But why not just go ahead, work harder and get a new one for yourself, okay? And stop thinking about what you have lost, all right? Don't talk about it anymore. You lost it, okay? So if you didn't find it back, then get a new one, all right? Maybe it's really expensive. You got to work harder to get a new one, all right? Yeah, then work harder and get a new one and get a bigger one, a better one, yes. And then you don't have to think about the one that you lost, all right? Sometimes some loss is a blessing in disguise. You have to understand that, okay? Sometimes we have to lose something in order to gain something, all right? If you are constantly trapped in a relationship, how are you going to meet a better person, all right? So you need to get out, okay? If this person is not right for you, he's not right for you. Just like if you didn't lose a ring and you still have it, but you have outgrown that ring, all right? And maybe it's made with platinum, so not everywhere can resize it. It's going to be very troublesome resizing it. So you try to squeeze it into your finger and it's like stuck there, all right? It's pretty painful, okay? It's going to make your finger swell, all right? So you ought to really take it off, all right? So relationships can be like that also, because you've outgrown it. You should be taking it off, all right? While you're wearing something not your size, okay? So it's like wearing shoes that don't fit, okay? It's going to give you blister every time you walk, okay? And well, you hang on to that emotional past, all right? You're still tied to this past emotionally. It's really like you are wearing shoes that are much smaller than your feet, okay? Perpetually, all right? Because every time you walk, it's going to hurt. And every time you think about the incident, it's going to hurt. It's going to give you blisters in your heart, all right? So I need you to really pay attention to this full moon and get rid of it once and for all. And so far, the readings that I've done, some of them, in fact, you're Virgo, so now Leo, up to Leo, from Aries to Leo, He all showed some kind of divine intervention where spirit is really taking them out of something, all right? Because the full moon effect can come in 3 to 4 days before the full moon or 3 to 4 days after. If it comes in earlier, then yeah, this week's reading will be affected. You'll see some of the changes and transformation happening in this week, okay? If yours if for you it's coming in earlier, then it will show, all right? And you see divine intervention. So if you see this kind of cards, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups, a Tower or Death card, don't worry, all right? This is all for your own good, okay? So just to let you know. And then next, if yours doesn't show this week, next week it might show, okay? And if you have more than one thing you need to cut ties with, then the cards might show this week for certain things that you need to cut ties with, and then next week you will have another card that you need to cut ties with another issue, all right? All right, so be prepared. But I have to tell you, this moon is fabulous, all right? Usually a full moon energy can be very disruptive and chaotic. This one, though, yes, it might be a bit painful, okay? Because we are literally going to rip you off from this really bad ties that you have with your past, all right? But still, it's going to, the ending is a good one, okay? It's going to free you, release you, all right, from the bondage that you have, okay? But whenever, do remember, whenever you are removed from a bondage, imagine you being glued to something, and then you have to peel the thing off. You will hurt at first when you peel it off, all right? So it definitely will hurt. But as long as you bear with it, and then you treat your wound properly, all right, and you let yourself heal properly, you're going to be all right after that, okay? It won't kill you, all right? It's just that it will hurt when we first peel you off. But that's the whole purpose of this moon, because anything that doesn't belong to your body but is stuck to you, we call it foreign body, all right? Things that are foreign, being stuck to you, you really don't want that, okay? It really has to go. So this is what is going to happen, okay? Things that don't belong to your body has to go, all right? Just like emotions that don't belong to you have to go, okay? So I'm going to start on your read before somebody writes. Stop yapping. That's so cute. Okay, whoever said it, okay? No hard feelings. I'm not angry with that, all right? I just find it really cute, the yapping part, okay? I might message that to some of my friends who yaps too much and message me whole day long, all right? To stop yapping. Thank you for suggesting that. Okay, anyway, for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And Virgo, you know, I usually spend a bit more time talking to you, all right? Your video are always longer. I don't know why, but yeah. That's this time because I have a lozenge in my mouth, which I really apologize. I shouldn't be having anything in my mouth, but if I don't, my throat is going to dry up, all right? So I'm speaking extra slow, all right? I try to fast forward, all right? So I apologize for having this in my mouth, all right? I shouldn't be chewing gum and talking to you, okay? But yeah, I'm not chewing gum. I'm just sucking on the lozenges, okay? This is medical, all right? So I hope you guys can overlook it. Okay, thank you, all right? So for the 18th to the 24th, for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, I will need 3 very prominent energy that's coming in for that week, okay? For my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising. So let's start picking your card, all right? You showed up for yourself. You guys do have something you need to think, okay? Okay? Two more. Four of Swords, yes. Something is, you need rest, all right? You need rest. Something is making you burn out, all right? Okay. You need restoration, all right? Okay. Great. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, I needed that star card for you to get your healing and restoration, okay? Sorry for taking a pause there, because I'm looking at whether to talk about the Four of Swords first or the Hermit, because they're very much alike, okay? But yet different, all right? I think it should be like this, okay? Okay, let's talk about the Four of Swords first, because the Four of Swords is also rest and restoration, and just like the Hermit, going in for solitude and also receiving healing. But it's a little different in a way, because this energy is more passive, isn't really actively trying to resolve the problem, although it's contemplating on the problem. But it's still a very passive energy where it's very burnout. So I think you need to get over the burnout first before you go into your hermit mood or mode to really resolve the problem and get insight, because right now you're too tired to think, okay? Something in your past might have when this card shows, it just gives me the vibe that there is something from your past that haunts you to the point of you not being able to rest very well, all right? Yes, perhaps at night when you go to sleep, you can't sleep, all right? Or you get nightmares, or you wake up halfway at night, okay? You get awoken easily. So you're not having really good rest for a long time. You haven't been getting really good rest, okay? Really good sleep, okay? That's why you're burnt out, because this issue is still kind of haunting you, all right? But then there is a full moon there. Yeah, illuminating a path for you, all right, to get out, to walk away from this false source, all right? This could have been something that happened 4 years ago, all right? Or something, or a relationship that has lasted for 4 years, all right? You're still not getting over it. It's still giving you, it's still making you very tired, all right? It's almost like when you're in this relationship, that person just suck you dry and yes, took away all your energy. And from then on, you just always feel tired and worn out, okay? It might be a very demanding relationship, okay? But you have to do everything for this person. And a very controlling relationship as well, all right? It's just not a good relationship, okay? So, yes, you are so burned out by this person. If your situation is that you have been with this person for 4 years, and it's not that you have separated from this person for 4 years, but instead it is you have been with this person for 4 years, but you have separated for 1 year, you still feel all the wounds, and it's still very fresh to you, okay? Even after a year, right? You still feel that all the fears you feel while you are in this relationship, okay? Yeah, which is why it's giving you nighttime anxiety where you can't really rest, okay? So my Virgo, know that it's already over, okay? See, that's why you need the Hermit card. Okay, so yes, you are tired, okay, and you are burnt out, and you need restoration, you need rest, okay, and definitely take good care of your body, but because you can't sleep well, so that makes it very difficult for you. But no worries, this week you have the Hermit and the Star, and I think we can get it resolved for you, okay? So next you have the Hermit, so you're gonna go into solitude, and also both two of the only cards that have star, that has a star, is on your table right now, okay? One is the real star and one is a little star that is hidden in the Hermit's lantern. So while you go into solitude, okay, with the Hermit, he's going to bring in that little star for you to start receiving your healing while you are contemplating, all right? So when the Hermit go into solitude, he'll be spending a lot of time thinking and figuring out, okay? This might be tiring for you as well. That's why he's bringing the star with him, all right? To give you the energy, to heal you emotionally. So you're going to be fine, all right? And once you figure it out, you get a new perspective, you get insight, you get awareness. You're going to get the enlightenment that is going to set you free, because the truth always set you free, all right? It's going to set you free, and you're no longer chained to the past, all right? You're going to really sever all ties, physically, emotionally, mentally, everything, okay? You're going to just cut off that tie, all right? And you'll no longer be bothered by the past, okay? That unpleasant past that keeps you up at night, okay? Panicking, all right? It could be a very traumatic relationship, okay? Okay, so yes, and you have to logically tell yourself that you are very safe right now already. You are away from this person, okay? So there's no need to fear. What you're fearing is actually the things that happened to you, but it has already happened. It's over. But it's just that your mind just couldn't comprehend the fact that it is over. It's still in survival mode right now, okay? Still thinking that that would happen, okay? And yet it didn't know that you're safe, okay? Right now you're secure and safe, okay? It still thinks that you are in that mode where you need to defend yourself and be very careful. So you need to start telling yourself, okay, that you are okay. You are okay, okay? So be very careful what you say to yourself, okay? You got to start training what you say to yourself and internally, and also what you speak out to others, all right? Okay? Instead of always saying you're unlucky, you have to start telling yourself you are lucky, you got out of this. And you have to tell other people also that, yeah, I'm a lucky person. Why? I always think I'm a lucky person, all right? Okay? I'm a lucky person. Yes, I'm just lucky, okay? Luck is with me all the time, all right? And then believe it, okay? Believe it. Because in will come a reason for you to believe that you are really lucky because you got the star. Yes, you got the star, all right? Okay, very beautiful energy. I'm glad it came in when you really need it the most, okay? Because the star gives you healing, and you really need that healing. I kind of feel this healing is going to come miraculously instead of a referral, because these are more like emotional wounds that you're carrying with you, all right? Not a physical wound, all right? So most likely for emotional wounds, most likely you will be miraculously healed, because there's going to be divine intervention where you're going to sever the tie, and then it will no longer affect you emotionally, and that's why your emotions is going to stabilize from here onwards, okay? And you're going to feel that peace, that release, okay? And you're going to start feeling joy and happiness, okay? And you're going to look forward to a successful life. Okay, so the star will bring in that for you. All right, that healing. Okay, and next, the star is also going to bring in for, okay, for those of you who are not going through this, not everyone is going to be going through this, okay? Some of you, only some of you, all right? So for the rest, we're not going through this. You still have the star card for the entire week, all right? Beautiful, all right? So a star card is enough, all right, to get you by the entire week, okay? It's lucky enough, all right? Just one card can get you through the entire week and make it very successful, all right? So it's either this, one of the major arcana card will always be able to do that, okay? So just by having that one card is enough. And here you are, you have the star. So the star is also going to make you very charming and alluring, all right? And probably propel you to a lot of fame if you are an influencer, all right? Or a public figure, okay, that needed that fame in order to be successful in your career. So yes, this week you're also going to have extra creativity and inspiration. So try to come up with very creative ideas, all right, for your videos, your posts, and something might go viral, all right? And also if you're not looking for fame, to know that you'll be super attractive this week, okay? So for those single ones looking for a partner, you're going to have a lot of choices, okay? Yes, so, but take your time to get to know them, all right? And next, the star can, yes, like I said, inspire you, okay? And give you a lot of creativity. So people, Virgos, those Virgos in the creative line, this whole week is going to be super creative for you with a lot of inspiration. So you're not going to get any mental block. So your creative project will be rather successful, okay? So yeah, that is a good part. Yes, you might come up with something super, super fantastic, okay? And also the star can rejuvenate your body. Yes, yes. First, it gives you the healing that you need emotionally. And then it's going to rejuvenate your tired body because you have that burnout energy with the Four of Swords, all right? So that's why I say the star came in just nice for you, all right? When you have the Four of Swords, meaning you need restoration. And that is exactly what the star can give you: restoration, rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal of your cells, all right? So that by the end of the week, you feel brand new and you feel really revitalized, all right, with a lot of energy and happiness and joy, okay? So but you need to get adequate rest, okay? With the star around you, I think you'll be able to, for the first time in your life, be able to not have any anxiety, because it is also going to protect you, okay? So yes, you're going to get protection from the star, all right? You're going to sleep really well, and while you sleep and get that enough sleep and enough rest, all those adequate rest, all right? But you're resting, the star will work on your body and rejuvenate it, all right? Giving you restoration, okay? So yes, congratulations. So you are going to recover from that burnout energy, okay? And also the star grant wishes. Yes. So this is for everyone. So take out your journal and write out the things that you want. All right. Be very specific on what you want. And I will give you two examples. All right. First example is something material like a car. All right. You want to be very specific. So write down specifically all the details of the car. All right. And then tell the star what you want, all right? Everything in detail, so that if the star would prompt somebody to get it for you, the person will get the right car, the exact right car. Or if the star is going to find a way to give you that money, he will give you the right amount of money, all right? And yeah, for wishes like this, all you have to do is tell the star and then thank the star and then wait patiently, okay? You don't have to take any action. But for a certain wish, like you want a very successful business, that you will need to start writing on your journal again. The very first step to the very last step of setting up your business needs to be operating in order for success to come in for you, because as long as it's not operating, the star can't do much, all right? You will still be waiting and waiting and waiting for you to set up that company so that it can bring you that success, okay? So this will be a good example of something you wish for, but you will need to actively participate in order for that dream to come true, all right? So okay, so in your journal you can have as many wishes as you want, all right? So there is no limitation, okay? But just know that things that you need to take action. If you only take the first few steps but you didn't get through with all the steps, it's not going to come, it's not going to manifest for you, okay? And it's also a sign to yourself that you're actually not that keen on it, all right? If you're keen on it, you will work very hard to set it up, okay? Okay, so yeah, we're all clear now, okay, on how to manifest the things that you want from the star, all right? So okay, now we can move on to some career oracle cards. You are having a pretty good week, okay? Except for those who are haunted by the past, all right? But for those who are not, yes, it's going to be a good week. But even for those who are haunted by the past, remember, this is happening for your own good. So it's actually a very good week. Also, it's a life-changing week for you, okay? Yes, it's going to be life-changing. And once you get out of it, you're going to be very, very happy and very at peace, okay? So don't worry, you will get out of it, okay? Now, because you have divine intervention coming in for you with the Hermit card, yes, because it's a major arcana card, it always is signaling that, that there is divine intervention when a major arcana card come in for you, okay? Because I think universe think you actually need to get insight regarding that situation, okay? So that you will stop burning yourself out. Okay, so yeah, there is divine intervention, all right, for you to really figure out this issue, all right, so you will no longer have any nighttime anxiety, all right. So next I'm going to get you some career oracle cards, okay. You have duality, yes, you got to be careful, all right. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance, all right. So in career, you might be also meeting people who is pretending and wearing a mask, all right, okay, being double-faced. So be careful, okay, when it comes to your career. If you suspect someone is doing this, pretending, then just stay very far away, all right, from this person, all right, because this person probably is up to no good, all right, okay. And you have independence, yes, yes. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. Yes, it's telling you to also grab your independence, okay? Because the more you are controlled by somebody, especially financially, the worse it is for you to, it's harder for you to get away from this person, because this person has all the money and you have none, so it will be hard for you to move on, all right? So, okay, and next you have the expression card, and it says expression of personality and versatility are your trump cards. Don't hide your personality, all right? Yes, you have a very intelligent mind and you shouldn't be hiding it, okay? You should be making full use of it, all right? So, yes, if you are used to keeping a poker face while you're out there with others, it's time to just be yourself, okay? Yes, just be authentic, all right? Okay, so what you are, how you are at home should be how you are outside as well, all right? So there's no need to hide your personality. This card is telling you that your personality is actually your trump cards. That means your strength, your quality, your opportunities as well, all right? So express it so that you are going to gain a lot of good things, yeah, from your very own personality, okay? So, okay, next I'm going to grab you some love oracle cards, all right? Dreams. For love, you got dreams. And it says fantasies, daydreams, and wishes about finding love. Okay, maybe you are dreaming of your Prince Charming, all right? But you're still looking, for some of you, yeah, you're still looking and fantasizing. Okay, this is okay, okay? Nothing good, nothing bad, all right? You're just dreaming. And actually, this is the best part of a relationship. Before it starts, all right? But you are still thinking about the good things, okay, of how the next boyfriend is going to be, all right? Yeah, this will be the sweetest part, okay, until you really meet that person. Oops, you got the loneliness card. Some of you do feel lonely, huh? Your feelings of isolation may be overwhelming. Don't let them consume you, okay? Okay, if you have a tendency to be with someone you don't like just for the sake of not being lonely, you need to get rid of this problem, okay? Yeah, because your fear of being alone, all right, is going to mess up your life, because you're going to just grab the very first person that comes along, okay? Because you're afraid of being by yourself, okay? And sooner or later, we all have to learn to live by ourselves, okay? Yes, yes. And once you resolve that issue of being feeling lonely, all right, that you can finally be alone and not feel lonely, then you will know that this is a much healthier version of you that you're giving to your next partner, all right? Okay? Because when you're overly dependent on somebody to keep you occupied, yes, you're putting a lot of pressure on that person. It's almost like you're putting your happiness in somebody else's hands. So, yes, your happiness, your loneliness, all these emotions ought to be handled by yourself, all right? Not through somebody else, okay? So if you are not able to handle loneliness by yourself, do know that even when someone is with you, you will still feel lonely, all right? Yes, yes, yes. Even though, yeah, you grab the first person that comes along just to fill the void, but you will realize sooner or later that the void is still there, because it only requires you. Only you can fill that void, all right? Nobody else, okay? Yeah, that void is for you yourself to fill up, not someone else, okay? Which is why, yeah, if you date somebody just out of loneliness, that's why it doesn't last, because you realize that the person doesn't fill the void, okay? All right, okay. So let's get you another card, okay? Possibilities. Congratulations. Okay, so for some of you, you're going to have a lot of openings and opportunities coming in for you for love, so jump in with both feet, spirit is saying. Okay, for some of you, it's going to be a lovely week with a lot of possibilities in love. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, so remember, choose wisely. Okay, choose the best one. Okay, let's grab you one angel oracle card and see what the messages spirit has for you. 0330, lucky shirt. Yeah, and it says, pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. All right, thank you for this wonderful message, because yes, pursue your goals and get what you want. All right. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You're gonna have a lucky shirt. All right. When you go after what you want, I think our Spirit is saying that you're going to have some divine help as well. All right. So if you see the number 0 or the number 3, quite often this before the 18 it is a confirmation that this is your read. All right. And also I'm going to get an animal oracle card. That's another confirmation. Okay, the turtle. All right. If you see the turtle, all right, around the 18, yes, it's a confirmation that this is your read. And it has a number here as well, 62. So if you see the number 62 or 8, because when you add it up, it's an 8, all right? Or you see the number 6 a lot, or you see the number 2, all right? Or you see a combination of this number quite a lot, and the number 0 and 3 as well from the other card. That means that this is a confirmation sign that this read is yours. And the turtle spirit has a meaning. It says slow and steady wins the race. Yes. Reminds me of the hare and the tortoise race, all right, where the rabbit fell asleep. Okay, so yeah, you don't want to be doing that. You want to be slow and steady and really be focused of going towards your dream. Even if you're slow, as long as you keep going, you'll get there one day. All right, rather than sleeping, taking a break, all right, or doing detours. All right. Okay, I actually got this booklet so that I can give you the explanation of this card, because I find them very meaningful. All right. So for the turtle spirit, which means slow and steady wins the race, the oracle message is turtle spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing. Your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Okay, it's asking you to believe, all right? Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that you almost feel as if you are not moving at all. Okay, that means go real slow, all right? This may be a time to crawl before walking, taking a time to align to turtle spirit's place as you contemplate this road you are on, okay? Doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle spirit reminds you that sometimes the best solution is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you are not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step towards determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the others. Okay, so it's saying that as you slowly think, you slowly take your steps, you will figure out, if you don't know whether you're on the right path, you will figure out because you're walking so slowly, all right? So as you walk slowly and contemplate, you'll figure out whether you are on the right path, okay? So, and it says, true love and true success comes with patience. Yes, says turtle spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will be clear. Okay, as long as you are clear on what you're doing now, then you will be clear on the next step. All right? Okay, yes, this is very meaningful. And it has a protection message as well. Pushing too hard or rushing to leave others in the dust is not the way of the turtle spirit, even if it seems at times it is the way of the world. Turtle spirit wants you to remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. In the protection position, turtle spirit is giving you the message that the best thing to do right now is to let go of the drive to compete or control and do more. Instead, simply be. As an old Norse saying goes, we do without doing and everything gets done. Yeah. Yeah, we do without doing and everything gets done. Do you figure it out? Okay. Because yes, sometimes when you leave something there, you don't want to do it and you let it drag too long, ultimately it expires and it gets done, all right? Without doing anything, is you don't have to do it anymore. Okay. And spirit conspires on your behalf to so slow to a crawl or even stop, releasing any fear that life is a race that you might be losing. Trust that peace, prosperity, love, and purpose are all yours to enjoy right now. Do not do. Simply be, all right? Well, this is very meaningful, this read, all right? Okay, so my beautiful Virgo, yeah, once again, for your read, it's extra long. Okay, yes, I want you to really, when you go into hermit mode, all right, to really get the insight, so you don't have to be in the four of swords mood anymore. Yeah, having nighttime anxiety or panic so much that you need restoration and rest, a lot of rest, all right? Because, yeah, you keep panicking, all right? And you're not well rested, and because of that, you're burnt out, okay? So you need to really let go of the situation so that it no longer gives you the panic or the anxiety, all right? So, and with the star there to heal you, I think it's going to be pretty successful this time around for you to really get the insight and the enlightenment in order to be released from that situation, okay? So, my dear Virgos, until I do your next read, please, stay safe and really take care of yourself and put yourself as a priority, all right? Okay, everything about you now should be your priority, all right? So lots of love from Lana, and know that you're blessed. You're seriously blessed.